30th, the first annual John Gerber Memorial Run Walk event will be held. He, of course, passed away last year, and the event serves as a tribute to a truly amazing man and the U.S. Marine that he wanted us to always remember. His legacy, of course, very, very well documented. Now, joining me this evening to tell us more about the event is Janet Calvo, his sister, as well as Lieutenant Colonel Aisha Bakkar, also a U.S. Marine. So both very appropriately carrying on the legacy of John, a very good friend of ours here, a former colleague of ours, a former KUM DJ, so we do miss him terribly. So ladies, thank you much for being here, and Janet, why don't you go and tell us to start, how did the whole planning of the 5K event come about?
Well, John is hard shoes to fill. It's taken a lot of planning and a lot of us, putting our best foot forward to try to get this event off the ground. We first thought about it when we sat down and tried to figure out how we were going to handle finances at the museum, which is John's life dream. Mm-hmm. So we thought if we did a run walk, and I'd like to start off with a 5K this year, and raise funds to help carry on John's tradition down there at the museum, help them with their operational needs, and hopefully maybe grow it into a full-blown museum one day. But we're going to do the 5K starting from Adelup down to the Pacific War Park, and then back to Adelup. And like I said, I hope to have this grow into a true marathon, which was John's walk from Anderson down to Big Navy.
Sure.
It doesn't quite make the 26.2 miles that we'll need to do a marathon, but we'll figure out a way to make it meet those that distance.
And for people that also don't know, John was also lugging a lot of gear too, so it's not like he was just walking on his own with a bottle of water.
Absolutely. If you know anything about running or even walking in Guam's heat, it's quite a feat to do that distance he did in the boots and in the combat gear that he wore that day.
Absolutely.
And his whole passion was for us to never forget the 1,548 Marines that died giving the ultimate sacrifice to free our island.
Okay.
And in that, we were hoping to garner at least 1,548 runners and walkers on Saturday. We're going to arm them with American flags, and we will utter their names as we run and walk. Aisha, myself, and a good friend of ours, Nancy Pacheco, spent 5 hours in the KUM studios one day taping these men, their names, and it was quite a humbling experience to actually name that many people that died in a battle here on Guam.
Okay, well, let's get some perspective from a Marine now. So, Lieutenant Colonel Bakkar, of course, very well said, once a Marine, always a Marine, and, John wore the Marine flag and the Marine credo, Semper Fi. That's everything he always said, when he greeted you, when he said goodbye and everything.
Yes.
How does the Corps appreciate his contributions and, what he's done with the museum and, the legacy he's left behind and, the constant relationship that he had with his brothers in arms?
Well, I actually knew about John before I even got to Guam. Once I knew that I was getting orders here, I immediately was told about John Gerber. It's as if Marines on Guam are synonymous with John Gerber. And I unfortunately didn't get to meet him in person. But to answer your question on how do we honor him as a Marine Corps? He was actually given the Magruder Award just April 16th. Actually, Janet and his wife, Mela, were able to go to Quantico, and the Marine Corps was able to honor him with really the highest honor that we can give to anybody who is able to personify the Marine Corps, the history of the Marine Corps, and to carry it on and make sure that people are aware of the history and what we stand for, both past, present, and future. And he personified everything about what is good about the Marine Corps. So he was actually honored. He'll be forever remembered in the Marine Corps, and was given a award, or Mela was given an award by the Commandant himself, which is our highest Marine.
Okay, so unfortunately we have to run, and pun certainly not intended, but we will always keep John in our hearts and our memories. So real quick, Janet, where can people go to register?
we tried something new this year. You can go to www.freedomrunguam.com. Very easy, just go on there, you'll learn all about John, and very easy to register. Just hit the register now button and fill it out, and you can pay online, or you can do it the more traditional way and go to Hornet Sporting Goods in Tamuning, or the Pacific War Museum in Maina. You can sign up there also. And of course, it's $10 if you sign up before, I guess, Thursday,
Right.
and then after that, or race day, it'll be $12.
Okay, thanks so much, ladies. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.